Because right now there's more dwarves on this podcast than there are in the new Snow White movie. And that's probably due to Peter Dinklage.
Yep.
Peter Dinklage comes into this as when Rachel Zegler was cast, he laughed at Disney saying it's fake progressivism. The reason being that Peter Dinklage, who does have achondroplasia, finds the depiction of the Seven Dwarfs very offensive.
She was branded the villain of Snow White's downfall, the star who killed Disney magic. But explosive new whispers are flipping the script, exposing a twist so shocking, even Hollywood insiders are stunned. Was Rachel Zegler really the problem? Or was she the scapegoat in a fiery clash between activism, studio panic, and a fairy tale ripped apart at the seams? Buckle up. This story is darker than the evil queen's apple. Rewind to 2022. Disney had just announced its progressive Snow White reboot with Zegler as the Latina lead. Dinklage, who slammed the project on a podcast, "You're progressive in one way, but still making that backward story about 7 dwarves living in a cave? What the heck are you doing?" His critique went nuclear. Overnight, Disney panicked. Scripts were shredded. The iconic dwarves vanished, replaced by magical creatures, only one played by an actor with dwarfism. Fans revolted. Why erase roles written for little people? The studio's solution? A messier fix than Cinderella's pumpkin? Zegler, once thrilled to play Snow White, reportedly found herself trapped in a nightmare. Scripts shifted weekly. Whimsy gave way to political minefields. Test audiences recoiled. Then, during press tours, Zegler echoed Dinklage's own words, "It makes no sense. You're progressive but still telling that backward story." Critics accused her of mocking the source material. Behind closed doors, insiders claim she fumed. Dinklage's criticism forced Disney to overcorrect, gutting the story. The fallout? A film with no identity. Too woke for traditionalists. Too hollow for progressives. Dinklage stayed silent as the storm raged. Meanwhile, actors with dwarfism blasted him. "He took our jobs!" Wrestler Dylan Postel seethed, "There's power in seeing people like us play us." Peter erased that. Disney's reshoots couldn't save the sinking ship. Test screenings bombed. The prince, gone. The dwarves? CGI ghosts. Zegler, once a rising star, became the poster child for a film dubbed Joyless, Confused, and the death of Disney remakes. Was Dinklage's critique valid? Absolutely. But did it doom the remake? Insiders argue Disney's knee-jerk edits, not his words, sealed its fate. By trying to please everyone, they pleased no one. Zegler's alleged frustration? A symptom of a deeper disease. Studios prioritizing optics over storytelling. As for Dinklage, his silence speaks volumes. Did he regret the chaos? We may never know, but the damage is done. So who killed Snow White? The star, the activist, the studio? The answer's murkier than a poisoned wishing well. But one thing's clear, Hollywood's obsession with fixing classics risks erasing the magic it tries to protect. And for Zegler, this isn't a fairy tale, it's a cautionary one. Think you've heard every twist? Smash that subscribe button. This saga's far from over. When Disney's next remake drops, you'll want front row seats to the drama.